Good morning, students. I myself Divakar Pandey from Kuntinagar Modern English School, Nevada. Welcome to you for your e-learning SST class, and this is my third video of class 7 and subject is geography. Today I am going to discuss you about the second chapter inside the earth, as I have already discussed you about the internal part of the earth, and now today I have to discuss you what is a rock. It means rock and minerals. As in my previous video I have cleared you that the earth is divided into three parts. It means when we study the internal part of the earth, it is divided into three parts: crust, mantle, and core. Now recall the first layer of the earth on which we live, that is called crust. The uppermost layer over the earth's surface is called crust or lithosphere. Now this is a new word, lithosphere. Lithosphere actually is a Greek word that means rocks. So we always study that the uppermost layer of our earth is made up of various types of rocks. So the uppermost layer of our earth is also called lithosphere. Why? Because it is made up of various types of rocks. Now we come to the point, what are rocks? You may be asked the question, what are rocks? We can say that rocks are actually natural masses of mineral matter. Rocks are naturally mineral masses. It means natural masses of mineral matter that makes up the earth crust. It means any natural mass of mineral matter from which or of which our crust is formed, that is called rock. Now, for example, we can say marble, granite, basalt, and sandstone. These are the different types of rocks, and these are the essential examples of rocks. Now we can say that marble, granite, basalt, and sandstone, these are very also called good buildings materials. It means these are used in building and construction work. These stones are very useful. Like this, if we talk the form of rock, we can say that rocks may be hard, but if we talk according to the view of geoscientists, it may be soft and loose material like clay, sand, gravel, and silt. These are the soft and loose form of rocks. So in how many forms rocks may be defined? Two forms, hard forms and soft forms also. It means rocks may be hard and soft or in loose form also. What are the example of hard form of rocks? Gravel, like granite, marble, sandstone. These are the building materials, good building materials, that are also called hard rocks. It means these are the hard form of the rock. But clay and sand, gravel, silt, these are the soft and loose form of rocks. Now After it, we can say that these rocks are also made up of different things. It means rocks are made up of minerals. Rocks are made up of minerals. How? Because minerals are naturally occurring chemical compounds. So we can say like this, that what are minerals? So minerals are naturally occurring chemical compounds. Like this we can say that the minerals feldspar and quartz, it means silica, quartz are common constituents of rock. I mean, these are the common constituent of rock. Commonly rocks are found of these materials, and these materials are feldspar and quartz. Quartz is also known by the name of silica. Now we come to the kinds of rocks. Rocks may be of three kinds. It means there are three kinds of rocks. How many kinds of rocks? Three kinds of rocks. First, igneous rocks. Second, sedimentary rocks, and third, we can say metamorphic rocks. It means there are three types of rocks: igneous rocks, sedimentary rocks, and metamorphic rocks. Now we come to igneous rocks. What are igneous rocks? So first of all, we come to the word igneous. Igneous, it means fire. It means Agni. So igneous are actually molten magma that are found beneath the core. It means beneath the crust. When these hot molten magma cools down and becomes solidify, these takes the form of rock, and these rocks are called igneous rocks. Igneous rocks are also divided into two parts: intrusive rocks and extrusive rocks. Intrusive rocks and extrusive rocks are igneous rocks. Intrusive igneous rocks are those rocks that are hot magma and they cools down slowly beneath the crust. It means under the internal part of our earth. Then these type of igneous rocks are called intrusive rocks. But extrusive rocks are those rocks when hot molten magma spills over its surface. It means the earth's surface. When hot molten magma spills over the earth's surface and they cool down very fast, these type of rock forms are called extrusive forms of rock. Now we can differentiate between these two rocks. Intrusive rocks always cools down under the crust. It means under internal part of the earth, and it cools down slowly. But extrusive rocks spills over the earth's surface and it cools down very swiftly. So like this, when we take any example of intrusive rocks, we can say that intrusive rocks are also called plutonic rocks. Plutonic rocks, it means these rocks. For the example, we can say these are the gravo and granite. It means gravo and granite are called intrusive rocks. And when we take the example of extrusive rocks, we can say that it is granite. It means fine granite igneous rocks. And for example, we can take the basalt. Basalt is called extrusive rocks. Okay, now I will discuss you about sedimentary rocks and metamorphic rocks in my next video tomorrow. Okay, thank you. Bye.